Okay, here we are. We just now started chapter 5. We became a mermaid. Let's get it.
It's definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Yeah. Let's... Chapter 5, Sunken. This has been a strange game thus far, but it's been entertaining.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
What's
Another
this?
one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Okay.
I'm back to being me.
Okay.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
Let's find out. I mean, it's clear that you turn into a mermaid, whatever. What be this?
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Sure. Doesn't look like I can get out. So, looks like whatever it is that I'm looking for is down here. And I can't swim through there. What am... Hmm. There we go.
Wow.
Wow, what? Alright, so it is just moving us along. I'm not doing anything.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Yep.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
Let's find out.
What a quiet and peculiar place. I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
It does. More black ooze.
I understood that.
The cake is a lie.
Heavens, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
I think it
Looks
was.
like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
Just don't eat it.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
Hmm.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Alright, so let's start over here. I saw like a platform over here.
Primitive bowls and plates.
Nothing in there.
Some slaves die. Some slaves now water.
Huh?
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
I ain't no slave, Brody.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Okay. there was another platform over here.
Fire falls from the sky, awakens God, planet blood.
Is
Ooh,
that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
I do not want to know. Let me go back over to that other platform and try pressing that button again and see if it does anything. Wait, this came back up. Did that other one pop up again too? Where was that other one?
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
That one didn't go as low down as last time. It's got something to do with these. Let me try pressing all three of them down. And then try it again. No, that one popped back up. That one stayed down though. Oh, it looked like it came back up, but it didn't. Okay. So they're all down, so let me try this again. Did that do something? Is there a fourth one? Let's press on further ahead and let's see. Okay.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Alright, so what am I missing here? Symbol order. Controls the water current. Direct change. There was a small sink filled with black ooze. I heard some voices calling to me, and they sound familiar to the ones in my dream. But this time I understood what they were saying. Hmm. Hello, I didn't see this path.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription. Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
I don't think I like this game much anymore.
This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings. Like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America.
Okay, so there was a fourth one. Let's try this again. That's 2. Three. And that's 4. But come on. What did I do wrong this time? I know you ain't about to tell me that there's some sort of specific order that these things are supposed to be pressed. I don't think I saw that other symbol. Let me go back down here. Okay, so swirl, fingers, Rockaware, hands. How do I implement that? And over there were fingers. What was up here? Swirls. So there are swirls here. So that means that last one over there had to be the Rockaware. Right? Alright, so let's give this a shot. You go swirl. There wasn't one up here though. You had the hands over there. You had the one there. And you had that one over there. And the one up top. So I need to find the one with the swirl pattern. Because yeah, this one was the white hand, which looks like should be last. So I need to find the Rockaware one, finger, which should be the second. So the swirl is either one of these ones over here. There is no red hand though. So that one, probably a red herring? Which one are you? Okay, so you're the Rockaware. There is no red hand. So looks like I need to push everyone but the red hand. Alright, but still. Let's not tempt fate here and do them in order as they appear. So the first one is fingers. Again, I would say swirl, but I didn't see one over there by the swirls. Yeah, there was no button for the swirls. So, fingers. Rockaware. Then hand. I'll look around one more time for the swirl. Oh. Well, hopefully this is it. What the frick? So maybe let me just try pressing the hand one. I swear this game is about to catch my hands, because what the heck? Um, what did that do? There's gotta be a swirl one somewhere.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community. The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
They even lived inside the water. Let's go back down here. Is it possible that there's a button further up from where I came? No, doesn't seem like it. I feel like the answer is just like screaming at me. But at the same time, I don't see it.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level. It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Let me try fingers alone. I would say swirling fingers, but Can't find the swirl, if it even exists. Let me try fingers alone and see what that does. Not much anything. So, okay. Let me try Rockaware, then hands. And if that don't work, I'm looking up a walkthrough. Because I've literally exhausted every possibility I could think of. So hopefully that will be the solution. Unless if that is supposed to be the swirl. But didn't I try that already? All right. What the heck? You ever have a moment where you feel like you're going crazy? This is that moment for me right now, because what? I have no comments. Where in the puzzle did it call for red hands? Okay. All right. Well, it's whatever. We figured it out. We got it. That's all that's important. No one cares how the sausage gets made. All right. As long as it's just bloody delicious.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Yeah. All right. So what do we got here? Okay.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free. This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though. They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seem to worship two gods.
Joke's on them, because there's only one. Okay. Answer here. Rockware there. Red hand. Okay.
So these creatures are immortal? The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
Okay. We did get an achievement though. We saw all the visions.
This drain controls the water level. What a cleverly conceived system.
What am I looking for here? What are you telling me? Is this timed? Okay, so yeah. It looks like this is a timed puzzle. And it looks like it's going to be another one of those. So, move. Um, anything? Or did I take too long? Go. am I missing here? Okay. Okay. So maybe turn you this way then. Okay. So I think I got it. So if I push this button up here, it might push me through everything I need to go through. So let's try that.
I made it.
Yep. We did it. But now my question is, what the frick did we do? um
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
where we be now? On the other side? What? Okay, so that's the way I... Alright, so I need to go this way.
If I enter the water now, I'll be soaked. Being me, I mean... It's hard to explain this, even to myself.
Okay, so... I guess we go back this way then. Okay, you say that like you had a choice. That's where I came from. So what happens if I push this? It lowers the water further. Beautiful.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Yep, so let's get it.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Someone telling you that you're a prisoner? Looking at your captors and be like, why ain't my life like that? Mm-hmm.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
Right, because this was the tunnel that was underwater and it was pushing it the other way. Back into the water. One second, my mic's about to die. All right, we're back. I guess we're going down.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
I don't know, but we're about to find out. What the heck is that?
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Yeah. I wonder if that giant eye is going to be an issue later. I see through your music crap. You're trying to lull me into a false sense of security. I'm about to have to deal with that thing.
Someone set up camp in here.
Maybe it was Harry. I don't know how. Maybe he died and his force ghost came
Looks
through
like
here.
a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary. Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Okay. Saw that over here. What's this? Like another puzzle. Let's check this out first. Well, someone was in here.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
I think you might have.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aotearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Worst case scenario, you never come find me, and Cass and I become mer people. And we live our lives together. This bum Nick.
I don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Okay.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the white sand beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward. We had plenty of death on this island. I hope you... What am I reading? I helped you as long as I could, but I wouldn't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the white sand beach to build a raft and leave. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. All right.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. So yeah. Do with that what
She
you
doesn't
will.
seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. But today he said he found out some place to carry some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up till now. Listen to what I listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now and the black ichor. Okay.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
It actually really is. Just imagine that just being your wallpaper. All right, moving on. There's a ladder there, but we can't reach. Only if we had Karima Madala Dula Jabbar, he could just toss us up and we would be able to do that. A lot of you would be like, probably asking, who the heck is that? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, basketball player. I think it was even before my time, so I don't know what to tell you there. I think he's still alive, though. Uh, okay, so this puzzle over here, you can't drop down that. Be so for real. All right.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Okay, so I think I got the order. It's this one, this one, this one, and then lastly this one. Close. Or maybe it's this one, this one, this one, and then this one. No, I think I had the order right before. So it's this, 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 and then this. Really?
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
We did it! Alright, let's get on the boat. To parts unknown. Where are you taking us? You completed chapter 5. Let's go. All right. There you have it. Chapter 5. And that's where I'm going to call it for this episode. Thank you all for stopping by and watching me fail for I don't know how long that was, but we eventually got through it. And I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you who stopped by. And I hope that you click that like button. And if you like this type of content, please click that subscribe button for more. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.